Welcome to Pouse around the house. Now here we have some plastic push fit pipe, and here I have a brass compression fitting. Now they say you can use plastic pipe in a brass compression fitting, but does it really work? And a simple answer to that question is yes, it does work. So pretty short video, innit? So I'm only joking, there is more to this video. Now, yes, you can use plastic pipe inside a brass compression fitting. However, there is a right and a wrong way to do it. So I'm going to show you the right way to do it now. Now, the particular pipe I'm using today is JG Speed Fit pipe. I've used this for years. I really like it. Never had any problems with it whatsoever. So this is why I'm using it. Now, if you do need to cut down your length of pipe, then you're going to need some plastic pipe cutters. So these are my plastic pipe cutters. And as always, I'll put a link to all the tools and products used in this video in the description section below. So to cut your pipe, you place the pipe cutter round the end like that, line it up 90 degrees, give it a little squeeze, and there we go. You've got a lovely 90-degree cut. So here's my brass compression fitting. Now for the purpose of this video, I'm just using an elbow because that's what I had available, but they obviously come in different shapes and sizes. This is a 15mm compression fitting, and that is why we are using the compatible 15mm push fit pipe. So if I just remove the nut off the end of this elbow joint, we should have an olive. And there it is. And you can see this particular one is a copper olive, and that is exactly what we want for use on plastic pipe. Now you may have a brass olive, which looks like that. If you do, then you want to replace it for a copper olive, as this is what's suggested by JG Speedfit for use on the plastic pipe, as it's more malleable. Now, if you do need to buy more olives, you can buy them in small packs like this. This particular one is a pack of 20, and I got these from Tool Station. And the next and most important thing that we need that so many people miss out, and I just don't know why, are these. Now this is a plastic insert, and this particular insert is the TSM 15NP, and this should always be used inside your plastic pipe when used with a brass compression fitting. These come in different sizes, so don't forget, if you're using a 15mm pipe, then you need a 15mm insert. And again, here's the pack of 10 that I bought, and JG Speedfit also do this type of insert, which is called the Super Seal. You can see on this, it's got 2 rubber seals, but they suggest that this should only be used inside plastic joints and not inside the brass compression fittings. And although I'm not using this insert today, I'll show you the packet that they came in just for reference. So the way I like to do this is, first of all, place the nut over the plastic pipe. Then we take our copper olive and we place that over the plastic pipe. Now take the plastic TCM insert, place that inside the pipe like that. Then place the pipe into the compression fitting like that. Slowly slide the copper olive up to the joint and gently tighten up the nut. Only do it hand tight, and now we can get some adjustable spanners and tighten it up. Now on a compression fitting like this, you'll notice there's these square ends by there. Now they are to place a spanner on to hold it tight while you tighten this nut up. So with this nut, we're going clockwise. So because we're going to rotate it around this way, we want to put this spanner on this that way, so we can pull in the opposite direction. You'll see what I mean now. So I'm going to tighten that onto there like that. And then I place this spanner over the nut like that. Tighten that up. And now when I tighten this one down that way, I can pull this spanner in the opposite direction. So they're both pulling towards each other like that, and you just squeeze it round till you get that nice and tight. Now you don't want to over tighten it because it'll obviously bite into that plastic. You don't want to chew it up too much. And there we go. That is your compression fitting tightly sealed around the plastic pipe. Now if for whatever reason you did turn on the water and you had a tiny weep, just go back and just nip it up a little bit tighter. Now if you want to see me fit plastic pipe into a brass compression fitting in a real life situation, you can see me doing that here now. Now that was part of another video where I fitted a shower bar valve mount and shower bar valve with all the associated plumbing. I'll leave a link to that video in the description section below, and a link to that video will pop up on the screen now. And just one more thing I want to show you as an added bonus before we finish the video is, if you want to use copper pipe inside a plastic fitting, then all we have to do is place the copper pipe straight into the plastic fitting, no insert required. And in this particular brand, JG Speedfit, we just tighten up the joint like that, and that way it's extra protection and can't come loose. And it really is that simple. Now if you have enjoyed this video, could you please give it a like? If you've got a better way to do this, let us know in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, could you please subscribe to my channel, and finally press that bell icon for regular notifications. I've been Pouse around the house. Ta-ta, farewell.